Summer lovin' had us a blast.
Hey, y'all, come on in and join us.
You want to know why I skipped shaving last night for the first time in months? Because I was saving it up for today, the scent I have been begging for from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm an unshaven Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres on YouTube, why? Come on in the live chat. Meet the Whip Pack, a cool group of friends hanging out from all over the world. They'd love to meet you too.
They would, and for our mention today, we have a little PAA unobtainium. Not what you're expecting.
Y'all, this was my second lather bowl ever, the large size 30 ounce from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements porcelain coated Hotel Cecil lather bowl. It is awesome, and let's just say we call it the lather bowl that sleeps 3. But that's not why it's interesting. This comes with a piece of hardware that has been the bane of our existence. This is a silicone disc that is meant to go at the bottom of this lather bowl and provide a texture to make your lather, which is great, except it's coated on the bottom with military strength industrial suction cups. So once it goes in, it ain't coming back out again for love or money. We tried for 20 minutes this morning, bone dry. Imagine coated with slick shaving soap.
So for your viewing pleasure today, we will be walking you through that exact struggle.
And what is our soap today?
So it's not strawberry shortcake, but it's strawberry shortquake.
Y'all constant viewers will know I have been begging for this one since the moment we opened the first door of our advent calendar. This was the only treat I would buy from the ice cream man for over a decade. And it is proof that unbridled begging and pleading doesn't not work on Douglas and Fran. Let's meet the soap. Here they are, y'all, in their embryonic form from the Advent calendar. Once titled Strawberry Shortcake, they have undergone a bit of a transformation on their way to a full-size set from the sales page at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
Sweet, crumbly, seismic, and delicious. Strawberry shortquake is strawberry shaking the ground, vanilla cracking the crust, and cake crumbs rumbling through a day's worth of beard growth. A space cream truck classic with aftershocks. Seriously, the response on this scent in the past summer's space cream calendar was crazy.
Mostly because of me. The artwork, which somehow we have not seen yet. In the neon haze of the desert night, whispers spread through the Phoenix shaving underground. Christopher Mason Wren may still be alive, and with him a taste of madness. Some say he's concocted a mutant so unspeakable it could topple Douglas and his ragtag crew of relic chasers. Others swear he's merely unleashed the most decadent gourmand creation the wet shaving world has ever dared to dream. Strawberry shortquake. Rumors ripple of a quake born not of tectonic plates, but of sugared strawberries, crunchy colored crumbs, and cream so rich it bends reality like a spoon. There is no spoon. There's a Uri Geller joke to be made in here, but I can't afford it. He is so litigious. There was something sophisticated about this scrumptious bar of epic.
In the sugar-soaked summer of my youth, there was one bar that would cause a stampede to the ice cream truck. The strawberry shortcake. Crunchy cake crumbs, strawberry swirl, creamy vanilla center. It wasn't just a treat. It was a textural event. A quake on a stick. My first choice every time.
I want a textural event. Enter Strawberry Shortquake. We took the legend and gave it the Phoenix twist. Not syrupy sweet, but a balanced and wearable gourmand, with strawberry leading the tremors, vanilla rumbling underneath, and a crumble-crossed finish that keeps you coming back for more. It's playful, nostalgic, and unexpectedly refined. Just like the original bar. Seriously, what popsicles are to beer, Strawberry Shortcake is to wine. You follow me?
Originally unleashed in Fran's ice cream truck advent calendar, this one registered off the charts with shave cadets everywhere. And once the ground stopped shaking, one thing was clear. Shortquake had to return. Savor this flavor and the little that's left of summer 2025 shave cadets.
Well, y'all, I don't think there has been a scent so far to prove so deeply that Douglas and Fran get us. Come along with us while we open the box. I really thought Tower of Sour was going to be the only graduate from the Advent calendar. And when I saw that this was arriving a week later, my heart grew 3 sizes that day. And it's time for our very first look at the artwork. I don't know if we've ever done a first impression on the artwork before.
But we still can't see
I know.
it.
Here's the splash ball. You ready? Ready?
Oh, Marcus.
Oh, the spaceman is there! It's Grant's creation! A little DB Cooper Douglas Hayden in the background, and the tick about to pop from the Tower of Sour has been traded in for an anamorphized strawberry
look at that
shortcake.
crumble.
Oh, I know, look at that.
And it's like the tower's made to be a giant strawberry stack.
Oh, strawberry that's what that is. Never mind. You ever see that Little Mermaid cover? Never. Wait, Tower of Sour? Shortcake?
There's things happening on this planet.
It's been a hard summer. And before my mind descends
Someone
even
got a little
farther
excited. We
into the
forgot.
gutter, let me open up the splash and see my special foamy paper. Now, is the tape folder back?
No, they're not.
Alas.
We should write letters. If that works for getting strawberry shortcake, we might be
He's
able to do
probably the one that got this discontinued, this disc thing. That's who that is. Read the back of your aftershave box, y'all. There are mysteries and wonders explained there. And let's take a look at our label on the splash. Here we go. Oh, I love it. Almost the same.
Yeah.
And thanks, you guys, not only for sending this out for free, but for including a hollow label for the YouTubers. We love that, too, because we are collectors and hobbyists at heart. And it is time for our second first impression. All right, y'all, so here's why we're excited. Your girl here noticed a little copy on that sales page that might be alluding to a little bit of a glow-up that might have happened in the splash, because we noticed when we re-reviewed Tower of Sour that the original splash was great, matched the soap perfectly, but the new splash might have a little bit of a rebalancing, making it a tiny bit more wearable, maybe another little nook and cranny thrown in for color. So we are curious as to whether or not the strawberry shortquake splash might match the original exactly A-B. But we will know when we have our first impression. So I'm assuming that this is going to match the original soap. But why don't we find out? Since you are the strawberry shortcake queen, you've got to go first on this one.
This is your favorite scent.
Yeah, but you grew up with strawberry shortcake. We still have your strawberry shortcake blanket on the couch we use all the time. All right, take it in, see what you get. See if it's
Okay.
tell you what, I'll kind of go with you. I'll smell the original while you smell that.
I'll wait on that. You smell that.
L'chaim.
Oh, it's a little darker, y'all.
I love this scent. I love this scent. So beautifully smooth, fruity at the same time, but without anything that's going to poke your nose. There's just something magical about strawberry. It's in the rose family.
I think it's the same. I think here we're locked in. It does have that, like, you know, you feel like you're going to get cavities kind of level of gourmandy sugar, but it should be, because that is what the original smells like,
That's
you know?
the promise it's making to you on the label.
But then once you go past that part, you get the creaminess, and there is that, like, the cheesecake side with the crumbles.
Right.
That's there too. So it's well balanced. All parts of that are within this.
If memory serves, it is not just a vanilla they threw in to make it creamy. You can sense a cheesecakiness in this, almost lactonic, and I'm not sure how, but I'm not asking why. It's beautiful. What else do you get?
It's funny, like my mouth wants to water. Like, it's not that it's sour necessarily, but the sweetness overload of like the kid childhood memories of running to the ice cream truck. There's that layer attached to this type of a strawberry scent. We have other strawberries that they've done at PAA, but they're much more almost like a strawberry leather or something much more mature. This is meant to be for that inner kid in you 100%.
Lather blaster. If you know that one, put in the comments. A little bit of a strawberry aldehyde going on here, but this is different. This is the strawberry from your childhood. And you know what's funny? For me, it is a little bit closer to the strawberries that strawberry shortcake used to be scented with, like the dolls, the childhood things, those kind of lotions or those kind of products that we had this strawberry in it, and it's beautiful.
It is, and you can't not see like a pinkish color. Even when you take a whiff of this, like you're immediately drawn in, and there's something about wanting to savor your whiff, because there's a lot happening within this whiff, almost like how you want to savor when you get your ice cream. You just want to have more. You want to make it last, you know? That's happening with my whiff here, because it's nice to have in a bigger tub. Like, I feel like you can actually fill your full lungs and get it fully in there. So let me dive past the strawberry part that brings you in. See if I can get more. There's like a powdered sugary something on the crumbles.
There's magic in this, y'all. You really had to be secure in your masculinity back in the day, because when all your friends surrounded the ice cream truck and they had Hulk Hogan and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I bellied up to that bar. 1 strawberry shortcake, please. Anybody got a problem with that?
It's not an effervescence that happens like with a soda,
right,
but something of that like powder sugar blast moment. I feel like it's like I should have powder sugar in my nostrils. Like there's something in the whiff that's just so real. You can't deny that inner childhood strawberry. It's not quite scratch and sniff. It is more like the actual lotions or something that you would get whiffs of throughout the day happening here. And the vanilla is there, but then immediately the vanilla goes to like a creamy side. Not a creamsicle, but it is something that takes you deeper into the strawberry shortcake side. Like there's not the actual cake itself, but the crusty, crumbly kind of thing on the outside that has a part of this whiff here.
Remember those Lifesavers candies that were hard and they were strawberry and cream flavored? It's kind of that. Oh, you remember these? What do you call those? We got those in our Swiss colony boxes from my aunt at Christmas time. What do you call those?
My grandma had them in her jar all the time.
They were
next to butterscotch.
Those were awesome. Now, the thing I love best about this is the cookie crumble, almost a coconut creamy sense to it. How you get those? Because it's perfect in the original.
Yeah, it's funny because creamy hits me first and then crunchy. So it's separate within the whiff. You start with strawberry, you hit the creamy ice cream side, and then you're like, wait, but there's something else that's different about this. Right. So it's not that it puts a cap on the creaminess, but it turns into something crunchy. Right. And it's not quite like a breaded thing, like texture, smell-wise, but my brain pictures almost like a Rice Krispie treat. Like it knows it has something different that's on the outside of this. Yes. It's still sweet though, but it does change. Like it rounds out the end of your whiff. So I'm even more curious to get to the splash now, if that'll be like in the dry down process somehow.
I put our splash under glass. I was like, this is for smelling, not for using until a full set comes out. Well...
All right, you got to get your nose on this full whiff here now.
I'm so excited. All right, take it in. I'm just excited to have this in a full set so I can actually use it without guilt and regret. Oh, and look at the vanilla in there, giving that a little bit of a golden brown hue. All right, taking it in. I love that there's just more. Like, yes, you can totally get a sense of it from this size, but when your nose gets to dive into this size tub, that is just luxury, y'all. It's exactly the same as the Advent calendar, and it's phenomenal. You know what? Hold on. This is doing something kind of cool. Let me make sure it's doing it.
Right.
Okay. There is one cologne that we got from Dua. It's their own creation, and it's called Banana Milkshake with Cookie Crumble. Yeah, I know. I know. But hold on. When I first sprayed that on, I was teaching voice down the street at the dance studio, and the entire room filled with this magnificent sense of banana ice cream. But hold on. Banana ice cream while you were still standing in the freezer. I don't know how, but you knew. When my clients came in, they put on coats. There is something about this that when you smell it is reminiscent of that walk-in ice cream freezer down to Baskin and Robbins. You know when that sense hits you when you walk in the door?
Sugary whiff.
That. The Gourmand Hound came a-running, y'all. When we open Aventus, she stays over there asleep, but you open something like this, oh, mama, come a-running. It's like the puppy chow wagon.
There you go.
Well, y'all, here's why I'm excited about this and why I've been launching an online campaign to get this released. This is probably one of my top 10 most nostalgic scents from my whole childhood, maybe even top 5. And to have this encapsulated so perfectly in a shave soap is such a gift, because it's not just the smell of that bar that comes back. I can smell the wet concrete in my front yard. I can smell the lawn. I can smell the leaves from the Oriental maple dropping in my front yard, because that's where I used to eat this. Y'all, there is so much connected with the scent of scent and memory that I am so grateful for artisans like Douglas and Fran, who boldly, unapologetically trample through our memories and pull out the most amazing scents, regardless of their artificially flavored nature. Sorry, I am not going to fight over where my most cherished memories come from. And this is it. So I do love my green Irish tweeds. I do love my tobacco vanilles. But I probably would wear this even more than those because of where it takes me, or the looks on people's faces when they walk by me of like, why does that smell make me feel so happy? Well, I kind of love to go see like an opera and slather this all over me and see what the lady in the mink coat next to me does. Because you know I'm getting the EDP and the shampoo bar and the star jelly when there's going to be a bath soap. Now, we'd be a little remiss if we didn't look for Barry Bedford's hypothesis that
I
there is
almost
a
mentioned
little
that.
bit of a popsicle stick note in here, just 1%, 2%, but yo, that's part of the memory. Let's see if it's in here. This is something you will only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the Texan Shaves whiff on 3. 1, 2. Did I get like some sandalwood on the cap or something? I know. Hold on.
Interesting. I would agree. It's at the beginning of the whiff here. And for me, it's at the end. Like it followed base all the way to the end of the whiff here.
Mysteries and wonders. If they don't let you eat ice cream at your desk, this is your form of rebellion. Were you eating ice cream? No, sir. No.
There are no calories from this edition. Thank you very much.
That too. And you, with your Crohn's disease, can have this all you want.
Anytime.
Just don't eat it. All right, y'all. Why don't you come along with us while we re-explore these scent notes and build ourselves a giant lather. All right, y'all, back to the sales page at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. We have our scent profile of
strawberry, vanilla cream, and crumble cake. There you go.
What else do you need? All right, y'all. It is time for us to show you how this military torture device works to assist you in your shaving routine. First of all, we're going to take these 900 suction cups and let them just about permanently adhere themselves to the bottom of this bowl. And you'll notice around the edges, there's not really room to get your finger under to get it back out again.
That's part of the strategy.
Which will add to the fun later on. All right, y'all. So we're going to dig out a little bit more than an almond size of this soap. Oh, look, you can see how it's oxidized on top. Very cool. That's what vanilla does. And then we're going to push it into the bottom of this bowl and just kind of make a thin layer of the soap among those little bumps. And then we're going to call 9 friends, because that's how much lather we're going to have in a minute.
Yep.
So we normally like to match our hardware to the artisan here on our show, but we had to make an exception with today's brush. Look at this. This is a little reminiscent of Strawberry Shortcake herself. Where did you get that?
We had this custom made from Opus Brush. He even put Strawberry Shortcake for me on the bottom.
So I think you could do the honors, but I'll give this a little baptism with our Sean and Julie Memorial Sprayer here. All right, why don't you walk these folks through our lathering process, and we'll see how this works here.
All right, so this is nice to show the camera at least.
I know, it is. Actually, it's good for this.
So we have our dry brush. Yes, that's what Craig suggests. And we take it to the soap. We start going one direction, and then go the other direction.
We're just trying to pull the soap up onto the bristles, not build the lather yet. You don't want bubbles yet. You just kind of want to be building a little paste kind of thing.
And then you'll rotate your brush and keep going. Same thing. One direction.
It's great over here.
On the other. You know, it smells really good.
It's like strawberry milk. It's like strawberry quick. There's like a lactonic sense in
But
here.
the crumbles in there. That's the one difference. Okay, I'm just going to keep rotating a little. It's almost out of all those little groovies in here. They're doing their job. And then we go down and grab the water and bring it in to the mix.
We're not saying it doesn't work.
Right.
It works great.
It does.
We were using this as a water bowl for our last dog, but she fell in and drowned. You need more water on a bowl like that?
Do you want to try this out?
Kind of.
It actually really has a good texture on the bottom to get through the bristles.
It really does. Like, that's the thing. The real question is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth the prying this thing out of the bottom of the bowl afterwards? I mean, maybe. Look at this lather.
Right? It's working. I'm not going to say it's not. It feels like it helps the scent kind of permeate a little easier, too.
100%. I was kind of expecting the intensity to be like a 2.5, but it's like a 4. It is very prominent, but very creamy and very inviting. Like, there's a subtlety to it somehow, even though it's intense.
But if you had that ice cream like right in your face when you're eating it, it's like straight up your nose. So it really matches like the real scent would be.
I can almost taste it. And am I crazy, or is there a tiny bit of like a warm sandiness to this that I find in the beach? Like, maybe that's how we're sensing the stick.
I wonder, because that I think is where my brain can't decide if it's a vanilla or a creamy thing. Like there's some kind of, they're in the crunch part. There is something like that color in mind.
And this is something you will only find here at the Barbershop Duet. This is a 7.5 on the Richter scale with on 3, 1, 2.
Yeah, we should not tempt fate in California. Let's just say.
Oh, this makes me quake.
This is a little, I don't want to say less sweet, but I think it's blended a little bit more to where the strawberry isn't as bossy,
right.
maybe?
Something else comes out. Maybe the crumbles or...
the creaminess, I don't know, the vanilla-ness,
something like
something.
that. It's a fabulous balance. We had a lovely chat yesterday, y'all, with Mike, the Long Island shaver. And while we don't do shaving here in the Barbershop Duet, we thought you might like to see what it looks like when this 5-star yogurty lather coats and covers a face. Y'all, what more can you possibly ask for? You want to try a little
Not
bit?
that much.
There is just something magical about strawberry. I'm kind of surprised that it's not more ubiquitous in the wet shaving world. I think we only have 2 or 3 soaps maximum that have a strawberry note. None of them are strawberry centered. Like this is amazing. We have not done Strawberry Fields yet from Peter at A&E. It has some cannibals in it. This doesn't. This is child safe.
This is taking me back to like 80s, 90s without a doubt. Like I just keep getting flashbacks of different things, which is the best way to experience these scents.
And y'all, it's now time to take this a little deeper. Put on this most magnificent splash and watch my beloved pry this out from the bottom of this bowl. Come along with us. So, yo, here's why we're excited. It was our vote that the new Tower of Sour Splash had some extra goodness in there, just to balance it out a little more, make it a little more wearable. So we are hypothesizing that we might find something similar has happened in the splash for Strawberry Shortquake. And now, do you want to bet on whether this is the seal or the plug? I'm thinking it's going to be the seal.
I think so too, but it's been easier to get off. So cross our fingers, it'll be an easy tear off.
I think that when the bottles are newer, like freshly made, like this one, the seal comes off super easy. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Now, there's a 2-part process for removing the seal, because once you get all the paper bits off, you still have an invisible problem going on, because the little restrictor is going to be sticky. And when you put on your cap and take it off again, that little piece of paper in there that's super important is going to stick to the top of this, get in your way, and ruin your entire shaving ritual. So what you want to do is get a terry cloth towel and buff the top of your restrictor, and it's going to get smooth. The sticky stuff is going to transfer onto the towel, and then you can put your lid on as tight as you please, and when you take it off, ta-da! Flavor country. So why don't we do a little comparison direct from the bottles. This is the Quake versus Cake whiff on 3, 1, 2.
Huh?
Maybe. Smell that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a little different.
Slightly. This has a little more powder sugary finish, a little less strawberry in your face, maybe?
It's got a little bit of a wood in there for me. A little bit of a spice.
Yeah.
Somehow. Hold on. Okay, let's do it like this. We're going to put a little bit of this. We're going to put the new one on the left. And then I'm just going to kind of do that. And then we're going to put the old one, which comes out a lot faster.
This is like science lab. It's very important.
I got a lot on there. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to do the put your hands together with. On 3, 1, 2.
She woke up. Oh. They're very close.
Okay. If they are different, it's 1 to 2%. Like, that's it.
Yes.
But the little spices, the little woods under the surface of this are almost hinting at a very, very distant wisp of somebody's chocolate bar that they got. But they immediately walked away. But you can still get a little bit.
I think the OG has more strawberry.
Okay, yeah.
I think as it's drying down, and I think this has a little more crumbly, fun, shortcakey creaminess.
Right. And now, here is the part you have all come to see. Because now comes the time when we have to take this silicone disc out of the lather bowl to wash it and start the clock. How did you get... Wait a minute.
She's like this. Hey!
Really?
I got it!
Okay, hold on. I guess we have to retract some of our former statements. This is not the hardest thing
in the wet
shaving
though.
World. Right.
And I have teeny tiny fingers. Anybody else may not be able to get under the lip in there.
I have Vienna sausages.
Oh, I should have left it out. Now we gotta do it again.
You put it back?
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Put it in upside down, folks.
Yes, there you go.
Back to business.
And now the splash in earnest. All right, here we go.
I know you want it. You got to have it.
1, 2. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's so fun. And you know what I love about this? Anybody that walks past you is just going to get a hint of summer fun, of fruitiness, of playfulness, of whimsy and nostalgia. You are going to know what you're wearing. You are going to know that under your business suit is a Superman costume because you're going to be taken back to your childhood every time you turn your head and the breeze captures this wisp and carries it around to your nose and your imagination. So for those days that you just can't take life too seriously, PAA has got you covered. So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Marcus and Sarah having had a great time with the PAA Advent Calendar. And you're going to be happy for your friends when Tower of Sour comes out because that was their favorite. But subtly, behind the scenes, you're going to be a little sad because the one you were really hoping for got overlooked. And much like the Cubs have prepared you for, you can just repeat the mantra, well, maybe next year. But then, in your email box is going to come a little notice of a manual order from Fran. And when that box arrives and you open it, all of your childhood dreams and memories are going to come along with it, and you are going to get your own. So head over to their website at phoenixartisanaccoutrements.com, or even better, do it by way of the link in the description. It's an affiliate link, which lets them know that we sent you, and it gives us back a small percentage of the sale, which we'll probably spend on soap so we can make more episodes. It's at no cost to you, and we would be grateful. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with strawberry shortquake. This was so good. We sent a little sample home to our friends Becca and Tony, who were at Sarah's dance class last night, and they called us when they got home, and they couldn't stop laughing. They were like, that is an absolutely perfect representation of what strawberry shortcake bars smelled like. But why would you want to put it on your face? Why would you want to smell like that? Y'all, the older I get, the more I realize there are deep mysteries and wonders to discover in this world, and the more important my memories become. On certain days, like the anniversary of when I lost my mama, I don't want to smell like green Irish tweed. I want to revisit the day I went begging to her for $1 out of her wallet, the one that she would stash there just for this purpose, so I could go out and grab a strawberry shortcake bar from the ice cream man and come back and give her a bite. That's where I want to spend that hour, in my shave mirror. And Douglas and Fran understand that those memories are just as important to us as anything pomp and circumstance that occurs to us in our lives. Thank you for giving us these nooks and crannies back for those special days when we really do need them.
Welcome to our September messages.
So y'all, for our September giveaway, we are offering to our winner a 30 milliliter bottle of Redwood Rhapsody. What is that? Why? It is an EDP custom created by Doug and Kara Lane at Adopted Acres for our wedding favor. We are giving out 5 milliliter samples, but to our winner, we are giving this unobtainium 30 milliliter bottle. And y'all, California Redwoods, candied cherries, sweet cream, rugged cinnamon, espresso. Are you kidding me? And all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is send an email here to WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com so that we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways, and then check back here on our first October episode to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck.
So do you think there'll be a third one come out from the Advent calendar?
I don't know. They kind of hinted that this could be the farewell to summer one.
Which one would you want?
I think if I had to pick, maybe Italian ices. Which is funny. You'd think we'd go chocolate, but no.
Don't tell the Shaved Migos, but I would totally do mint chocolate chip. I know they would mercilessly make fun of me, but I would probably deserve it.
Yeah.
And y'all, if you are new to the hobby, strap in, because some of those fall and winter releases from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements are some of the most legendary in all of the wet shaving world. I mean, Cider House 5 is probably going to be coming at you. A little clown fruit near Halloween. Y'all, mysteries and wonders are in store at PAA, so stay tuned, including a Christmas advent calendar where you can get your own little samples of some upcoming releases.
Right, I'm excited. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.